I'm Aidan Dawson from KINTA. Today we are building Grace Walton's gym. I'm going to hold you until the car's turned off, hey?
You know, if I have a gym too big, everyone's going to be like, there's heaps of room, let's go train there.
I think this is going to end up here.
Zane's on crowd control.
And how long do you predict this build will take with the team we have?
Time 7:30, 2:33. Done. 2:33, all full stop, done.
I think when I started CrossFit, I think there's a video of me training in that little side room there with the horses in the background. And I've always wanted to have my own space to train. But obviously this had stuff in it and it was a shed. I feel like last year going into competitions and stuff, just like going into winter and like being around people that are getting sick and stuff, it's going to be nice to have a place to be like, I don't have to go and be near anyone and risk getting sick. So it just helps with the chances of that. At the moment, it's just going to be like kind of storage for machines and stuff and the GHD and all of the equipment. Eventually I want to be able to lift at the back and as like a spare room. And then if you come through here, there's like a door here so we can shut it if we want to. And this is going to be like the general CrossFit space. So my idea was to keep this room clutter free to do like workouts and stuff, but I don't know how that's going to go.
So today we are setting up, obviously we're doing Grace Walton's gym, we're building it. The part that KINTA is involved with is we're mostly focused on the main area, the actual gym build itself. I understand and I know that over here is going to be a recovery center side of things. So at the moment we've just dumped all of the gear. We're using this to store all of the equipment that we're supplying for today. We're going to unbox it here, and as we're unboxing it, we're then moving off into the facility. So come with me, we'll go check out what's happening inside. Alrighty, so we got four installers on deck today. Because we're so far away from town, we had to make sure that we had all of our installers on so we can come in here once, do it right, bang it out, get the job done. So we got roughly about 104 square meters of space or so. The part that takes the longest and kind of feels like it takes a little bit long to get off the ground is actually getting the rubber down. Once the rubber is down, everything else starts to really speed up. So we've got the guys on here focused on getting the rubber in first, while me and Diego, we're going to be assembling all of the other equipment, unboxing it, and hopefully we meet up in the middle. These guys will be finished. We'll be able to bring the gear in, stand up the rig, do the finishing touches, and we're done. So we opted for a 2-cell rig, obviously, so both Grace and Zane can throw down in here and train together. Couples that train together stay together, right? The height of the rig, we're going to have to position the rig so that the highest part of the rig is in the apex. So we've got a rig extension that fits on top of our 3.7 meter high post. That's actually going to have an outrigger that comes off the side. It's going to sit snug right in the middle of this apex up here, all going to plan. That will give Grace an exact 15-foot rope climb, so that she can do 15-foot rope climbs to spec. So when we're building a rig and installing a rig, especially for someone at Grace's caliber, we have to make sure that it's to spec to the 15-foot marker, pull-up bars are to the right height, because we need to recreate that exact gaming experience that she would experience if she's going to be on the competition floor, be it at Rogue Invitationals, be it at the Games, be it over at Torian. Any of those events, they have specific requirements, and we need to mirror and mimic that as best as we can, so that way when she's training here, she's then going to go and compete on the floor and it's going to feel exactly the same. Right, so the guys are just finishing up the floors now, getting ready for us to start erecting the rig. I guess the unique part about this gym, which is kind of exciting, is yes, it's very much a home gym setup. However, what we've done for Grace is we've literally taken a commercial CrossFit gym setup, no different to what we'd put in any of our CrossFit facilities, and we've brought that exact same structure into her home gym setup. So she has a commercial CrossFit gym setup as her home gym.
Yeah, a lot of the base painting was you guys, basically.
Yeah, we painted all of it.
We
painted the whole thing, so the whole roof, all the sides.
We have gone through
outside.
approximately 8 spray guns.
Yeah, and then we had to re-level it all, so sand a lot of it down.
We basically did the
cement.
shed in the reverse order you're supposed to. We painted the walls, and then we painted the roof, And then we had to repaint the walls, and then we grinded the concrete, and then we had to paint again because it was just
Oh, what? Because the grinding.
because
Like,
the dust.
Grace didn't
I
want
don't
the
even
roof
understand.
painted at the start, so it was like, okay,
No.
we'll just do the walls and the floor.
I didn't know that I wanted it painted. I didn't not want it painted. I didn't realize I wanted it painted until the walls were black, and then I was like, we can't have that roof.
so did you guys go actually like design it yourself with Joe? Like how'd that work?
Yeah, so I basically sent him a piece of paper with a diagram, and I was like, rig, like just putting away everything, and then he sent me like a floor plan of it. When I first drew it, I was planning to like put the rig like into the walls, realizing that this probably won't be able to bear that much weight. I mean, it probably can, but I don't want it to be unsafe. And I was like, yeah, we'll just hang the like rope from the roof and stuff. And then after I talked to a few people, they were like, you probably shouldn't do that. So then you'll see the floor plan kind of changes.
How much influence did Joe have with the final design?
Well, he was very good because he knows so much. He wouldn't change any of the design just because he knew that like I wanted it a certain way. But he was very good with the way he was like, maybe if we change this, it'll work better. So that was cool.
So we have a theme.
This is my little brother's, and then he made it before he passed away. I'm gonna put it up there.
So it'll be mounted on the top of that shed.
Yeah. So that's what we got.
Can take it off and on.
Yeah, we're gonna make it so you can like take it off because my parents went traveling with it. They took it around Australia.
The second best thing about building your own gym is building it for somebody else. You get all of the upside without the big bill.
We're just going through laying the rest of the flooring, and then we're going to start putting up the rig. So we're going to measure off the wall how sort of far they want it, so they can still squat behind it. Otherwise, there'll be a lot of wasted space.
So some of you guys have seen the video that we did for Andrew Papp's installation where we talked about we were upgrading the rig design to allow for the cable attachments to be built inside the rig. These were the new holes that Joe was talking about. So these oval holes here actually allow us to build in our HD Cable Pro setup into the actual CrossFit rig itself. And these oval holes allow the cable to run through nice and free.
If the gym doesn't get built today, it's because of the dogs.
Yes. I just came here for the dogs. I don't know, I just happened to wear a KINTA shirt. Hey, bless you. Okay, off you go.
Your mum and dad said strictly no food. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. No. I'm sorry. So yeah, quick last minute decision. There was a wall which was actually going to be using to house our gun racks, our horizontal 6-bar gun racks. But it was right smack in the way of an opportunity for us to hang some more gymnastics rings in the future should we want to. So because we identified that early, and it's probably something that they're going to want to do, it's better to just do it all now and do it properly. So the wall's coming out, last minute decision, we're going to chop that whole wall down, remat where we've just cut out all of the mats, but the finished product is going to be way better, and it's going to give us another opportunity to hang some rings in the future.
I changed my mind. I think the gym would look a bit bigger with that wall gone. So they're getting rid of it.
You're at 27 minutes.
How long?
You're at 27 minutes.
Oh, that's good.
We were at, was it 34 minutes?
Boom.
Number 2 at CrossFit, number 1 at carpentry.
I think we are bang on time for the new 3:30 to 4 finish, I reckon. I upgraded, the walk probably set us back about 30 minutes to an hour-ish, which is not bad timing, I reckon, which is pretty good. But I reckon we've got about an hour left of the rig. I know it looks like a lot, but once it's stood up, everything works pretty fast. And now the rest of the guys are actually just unpacking all the loose gear and putting it on the shelves and stuff that you can see built. So yeah, we're on the wrap-up phase.
So we're just putting in the bolts to secure the freestanding rig, and yeah, so we've just squared it up, and now we're drilling and placing the bolts. Yeah,
okay. What gyms have you been inspired by that has led you to the decisions you've made for this one?
To be honest, most of my inspirations come from Pinterest.
Really?
It's not really gyms that I've been to. There's certain gyms that I walked in and I'm like, a part of that, I'm like, that's cool. Or like a certain layout. But nothing really that I've been able to actually apply here because I don't think we have enough space. But I definitely have lots of like my own ideas for like opening an actual gym in the future. Yeah.
Might be on the cards then, open your own gym.
And I'll be like, knock down that wall, knock down that wall.
What are we building now, Ed?
We're now building a seated cable row and lat pull down machine. This is a plate loaded, this is the plate loaded one, not pin loaded. So we'll be using the same weights. So to save a little bit of cost, the pin loaded machines, obviously they're a little bit more expensive because you're buying the weight, whereas the plate loaded machines are way more cost effective because you're buying the mechanism and you don't have to buy all the weight. If you've already got some bumper plates. So Grace already has the bumper plates. So when she wants to use them, she just grabs her bumper plates, sticks them on and good to go.
Looking good, Aiden.
Looks good, mate. So we were talking about the plate loaded stuff before and how it can be more cost effective because we're utilizing the weight that you already have at your home gym. Now, that's all well and good if you've got bumper plates, yeah, with the 50mm collars. If you're looking at your gym at home and you've got the little plates, the ones with the little holes, the machine comes default with the little spigot out the side here, so you can fit your traditional weights if you need to. And then we put these on as sleeves if you have the bumper plates. So these just slide straight on over top, and then that way they fit your bumper plates tied up nice and tight with an Allen key. So regardless of whether you've got bumper plates at home in your setup or you've got the original little wee shaft holes, you'll still be able to use that pull down machine.
We wanted to get a vending machine and put it at Dignus to have one. Because people are always like wanting drinks after workouts and stuff, but you gotta pay a fair bit for the ones with like the card reader. What are they, like $2 grand, $2.5 grand?
No, they're like, for a proper one, they're like 5 or 6, but you can get cheaper ones.
It's like you'd make the money back if you got one. It would just be like, how long would it take to make the money back? How much money can you make on each can?
The vision I have is like everything that I love about the gym being personalised. The drinks, having like plants around, having like the pool up there when we'll clean it. Just making it very homey and personalised to what you like. And I think just like being able to have whatever colours you want. Like I like having all like the black, because then when I wear cool outfits, it's like that's what stands out.
But don't lie, Shane, you'll be doing the same.
Yeah, I'm
thing.
the same. I'm a hoe for a good Instagram.
And tell me just like, where you're at now, right now.
We're finished. We're finished the construction, yeah? And we're finished the gear. Everything that needs to be assembled has been installed. The rig's up, the cable machine's up, everything is now up. So in terms of did we finish on time, we finished the construction on time. It's still a mess, still needs to be cleaned up. But I'd call that a win, for sure.
And plus, I'll give you an extra 30 minutes because I did make you guys knock down a wall. So, I mean, it's partly my fault.
It's completely your fault.
It's completely my fault. This is when I search up on Pinterest, cool CrossFit gym.
Wicked,
This is
wicked.
So Aiden, what do you reckon of the final product?
Oh, epic, epic. It's come together so well. I'm pleased we pulled that wall out for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Super happy. Big day, but it's all done. I'm really keen. I'd love to see it once everything is here because I know what else is coming. It's kind of like, yeah, but I want it done. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
That's been me for the past month. I'm like, all right, it looks cool, but what's it going to look like with equipment in it? Yeah. And then I was walking past this morning like this, thinking that I wasn't going to see it until now. Yeah.
Is this exactly what you kind of envisioned?
Yeah, this is like,
What
this is
what
better.
else could you envision? It's pretty
This
crazy.
is actually
hey?
better than what I'd planned. Like in my head, I was just like, cool, rig, some stuff, some dumbbells, some kettlebells.
It's like each time we did like a little bit, you step back each day and you're like, wow, we did a lot. And then it's like today, it's like, wow, it's really all come together. And then in another month, we'll step back again once everything else is done, and it's going to be like, now it's really there, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it'll just take little touches and little bits of our own, and then
Yeah.
I think it'll be good.
The appreciation I have for KINTA and the way that they were like, oh, maybe this, or do you want that? And they were asking me constantly like what I want, even though I barely knew. I think it just made the day run smoother because everyone was kind of on the same page at the end. So the main things or concerns that I had were height and rings and stuff. So I did make them knock down one wall, but I think it was really worth it because now we can utilize the rings and the ropes a lot more.
The fact that we fit it all in is like
It's crazy.
ridiculous. And we're not even put everything in yet, but it's like it'll all fit easily. And it's just the space you need for workouts. We've got 5 meters in front of us. You've got a wall. You've got a rig. It's like
We will never leave the property now.
even though we train in a full gym at Dignus, it's like this
People are gonna come here
We have
now.
more
They're
space in this little area than we do in like a whole gym. It's like crazy.
Exclusive
Amazing.
gym memberships coming soon.
Love that. Love that.
But it's so exciting. I'm going to get up so early to train tomorrow. I'm not going to be able to sleep. I'm going to be up at 4 a.m.
You got the new toy.
and I'm going to be like just sitting in here waiting for Zane to get up.
Yeah, 4 hours later. Now I don't need an hour and a half for the gym. I only need half an hour because I can fucking walk out the front door.
Yeah, I'm excited to show you guys, explain kind of the vision that we had and where it all started and how it's always been here. So it's cool that the gym's built up to this. And
4 years ago, before you started CrossFit, or before you even knew what CrossFit was, it's like it was just a sed, and now it's everything.
So
It's weird.
cool.
It's crazy.